dear learners, welcome back to my channel. And today in this video I'm gonna talk about that can you all understand English but can't speak? If yes, then please watch my video until then because it must gonna be helpful for you. And if my all steps would help you, then please do subscribe and like my video. Now without wasting a single minute of time, let's get onto the main point or jump onto the main point. Okay, so let's get started. Now what is the main difficulty for you? What is the main problem for you? Can you understand English? Can you write English? Could you read English or could you listen English? But when it comes to the speaking, then you feel hesitate, then you feel unconfident. So that is due to less confidence, or you just think that I couldn't speak English, I don't have words to speak English. Why it is happening with you? There are many reasons that why it is happening with you. There are many solutions for it. Now I'm gonna tell about the all solutions which you can do for improving, for brushing up your communication skills. Actually, firstly, I want to talk about that why it is happening. Why you can understand English but can't speak. It is just because of conditioning of our schools. When we were in schools, when we were studying in schools, so at that time we just had that kind of environment in which we just had to do a written work related to English. We didn't speak at that time. We didn't have conversations in English at that time. So that is why we are lacking to speak in English. Yes guys, when we were in schools, okay? So at that time we just know about the grammar, we just know about the rules, but we didn't use that. We just tried to memorize those, that's all. We didn't use them at all, okay? So that is why now in this situation we can't speak English fluently, confidently and fastly, okay? And this is not the particular reason, there are many reasons behind this, okay? That why are you lacking in your speaking, okay? So firstly, you have to gain confidence for speaking in English, for becoming a fast speaker in English. So there are many things that you have to do to become a fluent speaker in English. So I want to tell you one thing, that if you have confidence to speak in English, then you will do everything whatever you want. I want to tell you one thing, that is a particular thing, that if you really want to improve or brush up your communication skills, then you have to do practice. If you will not practice, it would just like you are on the bus stand and you are waiting for the airplane. That wouldn't happen with you, okay? If you are on the bus stand, then you will get a bus to go anywhere, okay? You will not get any type of airplane for going anywhere. So this is also like that. If you really want to speak in English, if you really want to have conversations with others in English, if you want to be fluent in English, if you want to become faster speaker in English, then you will have to practice a lot. Practice is the key to success, okay? So you have to do practice as much as you can. Then now come on to the main point, that why you can understand English but can't speak. So the main reason that I have already told you, that why you can understand English but can't speak. Now what is the solution for it? There are many solutions for it. Firstly, you have to do practice. But how you can practice? So there are many online applications that you can use for improving your speaking skills, okay? You can brush up your communication skills by the help of that. So guys, the first tip that I want to tell you, that is watch videos in English of native speakers as much as you can, because by this you will get to learn about that how they can speak, how they are using their accent, how they are pronouncing any word. By this you would get to know how you can pronounce any word correctly, what are the meanings of those words, because in some videos there are some subtitles which are shown in the videos, okay, and by reading those subtitles you could learn English, and you could also learn some rules related to English. And apart from this, just listen to those videos as much as you can. It would improve your listening skills, okay. And the first thing, if you really want to learn any type of language, any language, okay, then you would have to improve your listening skills. Listening is the key, okay. So you have to improve your listening, because when we were a child, so the time we used to listen our mother tongue from our parents, from our neighbors, from our relatives, then we learn our mother tongue, okay. And this is also like that. If you want to learn English, then you would have to listen a lot. You would have to listen some videos in English, and those videos will help you to learn English. Then after that, if you would watch English videos, okay, if you would listen to those videos, then you will get to know how they are using any kind of accent, because there are many accents, okay. And there are many individuals who are using different kind of accents, such as there is a American accent, then there is a British accent. And India, most of the individuals, I would say that maximum individuals like to use British accent, because there is a Indian touch in a British accent. But when they would speak in an American accent, so there are many words which are pronounced in different ways, So that is why maximum Indians like to pronounce words, like to pronounce English words in British accent. They like to use British accent, and that is a kind of simple accent for them. So this is the kind of difference. That is why they like to use British accent as compared to American accent. Then our second tip is, after watching and listening to American or native speakers, our second tip is do shadowing as much as you can. Now what is shadowing? Shadowing means you are watching any video in English, then try to speak out loud, okay. Try to speak out loud what they are saying, what they are talking about, what kind of sentences they are using. Just try to repeat those sentences. Just pause the video, then try to pronounce words. Try to read sentences that are shown in, or which are shown in the subtitles as subtitles, okay. Just try to repeat those, okay. So it would work on your vocal section, okay. It would work on your vocal section. Then you would get to know how you can use any sentence on different situations, okay. So this would be your second tip, and shadowing would help you, as I told you earlier, okay, that shadowing will work on your vocal section. Then it would also help you to improve your vocabulary. And if you don't know about any word, just write that word on your notebook, then go on to the Google or go on to the ChatGPT and try to get the particular meaning of that word. Then try to use that word in a sentence. This is how you would learn any kind of new vocabulary word, okay. And it would also help you to improve your vocabulary, okay. Now what is the third tip? That you will do shadowing. After shadowing, you will watch videos, or before watching videos you will do shadowing, okay. Then what is the third tip? So your third tip would be, you would have to write some sentences in English. Now what kind of sentences you would write, about what you would write, what type of topics would you explain in English, okay. So there are many topics in English that you can use to improve your English. Firstly, you could talk about the pollution. Pollution is the very main topic these days. So you could write about it a lot, okay. Just try to use some simple sentences firstly, okay. Try to use some simple sentences. Try to use tenses in it, okay. Try to use present tense in it, because you could use present tense in it. And apart from this, what kind of topics apart from pollution? So apart from pollution, you could talk about the relatives, you could talk about the festivals, you could talk about your members of family, you could talk about your friend. So there are many topics, and the main topic, that is friendship. So you could talk about the friendship, okay? And it's a very main topic these days, and individuals always like to talk about it because whenever they talk to their friends, they like to share their joys and sorrows with them, okay? They feel comfortable as compared to their family, they feel comfortable with their friends as compared to their family, okay? So this would be a good topic to write, to speak, okay? So try to make questions about this topic, try to write a paragraph, then try to speak, okay? Now what would be our fourth step? So our fourth step would be, whatever you have written in that topic, that you have learned or that you have written in your notebook or you have note down in your notebook, just try to record that, okay? Try to record as much time as you can, okay? Then you will record that, sorry, when you will record that, then just try to listen that recording, that what you are talking about the topic, are you talking right or are you talking in a wrong way? Just try to listen that and try to do self correction, okay? So self correction would help you to improve your communication skills, to improve your vocabulary skills, okay? And when you will listen to your audio, then you will get to know what type of mistakes you are making, okay? So try to record yourself as much as you can. It would help you to improve your vocabulary, and it would also help you to talk faster, to be fluent, okay? Now what would be our fifth tip? So our fifth tip would be practice. Now this would be our last step, okay? So if you will do practice, practice makes a man perfect. So this is the must thing that you have to do. So try to do practice as much you can, as much as you can, and follow these four tips, okay? Follow these four tips or techniques for 21 days, because before some time I was reading one article, and in that article I have read that if we do anything for 21 days, then we will get to know that it is our habit nowadays, okay? That would be our habit after 21 days. And when you will do these five things for 21 days, then you will see a massive improvement in your communication skills. If you really want to improve your communication skills, if you have burning desire in you for improving your communication skills, so just try to do these things for 21 days, and I am sure, I'm telling you that you would definitely, you would absolutely improve your communication skills. And guys, if you have learned anything from my video, if you're enjoying my video, then please subscribe and like my video, and try to support me as much as you can, and try to listen my videos until the end, because all of my videos are gonna be very helpful for you. Thank you, and follow for more.